to Paper and Glam, or if it's your first time with me, I am so excited that you're here. My name is Lisamarie, and today we are talking about two things. One is DIY Erin Condren stickers, and the other is DIY project life cards. So how this video came about real quickly is just that I was designing some prints for my office, and I really just couldn't find any around that I thought really just inspired me and really spoke to me. So decided to design some myself, and as I was doing it, I was like, oh my gosh, I could resize these prints from 8x10 right down to 3x4 and also use them in my project life album. So I just put two of the prints, and I'll show you all of them just in a minute here, on a 4x6 photo and just had it printed. So they're two together and they're both 3x4 on one 4x6. So I ended up making kind of a series of project life cards, and I wanted to share those with you. And then as I was also creating these project life cards, I thought, oh my gosh, I could resize them again and make them into stickers for my Erin Condren Life Planner. So I have another whole series of stickers for my Erin Condren Life Planner, and they're all different, and these are actually just little graphics that I printed on shipping label paper, which is basically like sticker paper. You can get it at Target, Walmart, any office supply store. And then I just resized the images to 1x9 high to 1.5 across, and just popped them into a table and printed them out. So I have a bunch of stickers to share with you as well. And then lastly, we will take one final peek at my Erin Condren Life Planner. I have to say I'm going to miss this cover. This 2014 cover has become near and dear to my heart. And do you like how it matches my favorite Christmas sweater too? What a coincidence, but not really, since everything I have is pink. Anyway, I know that there have been a lot of requests to start taking a peek inside my planner monthly, and I'm definitely going to start doing that starting now. Well, I guess you guys have seen it October and November, so this will also be kind of the December inside my planner as well, because we're going to be taking a look at how some of those Erin Condren stickers that I made look inside my planner. So with that, we will jump right in, and there'll be a giveaway and some housekeeping type stuff at the end. So all right, let's jump in. All right, I'm so excited to show you guys this. I think this has been my favorite video, and I'm just so excited for the content. So as you can see, I made some project life cards. So how they look when they come back from the printer is they look just like, you know, your average 4x6 picture, and then I just took my corner rounder and just rounded those. And if you want more information on Project Life, there's a Project Life 101 getting started that is up on my channel as well, and I'll link it below. So I know a lot of you kind of wanted to continue hearing some of the things that I have put in my planner to kind of encourage me, so we'll talk about those in a minute, but I just wanted to show you how beautiful these project life cards came out. I just could not be more happy with them. So I made some for like our book club. If you read along with the Paper and Glam book club, we are reading Not That Kind of Girl for February, and then also Girl Boss for January. So I made project life cards for those books, and just was going to use those for the kind of what I am going to post, and then also kind of to keep track of the books I have read in 2015, and we'll talk more about that in the next video. And then the rest were kind of things that I had wanted to print for my office. So this is a print that I made for my office. It says, "Today is an opportunity to make a dream a reality," and I just love that. That is kind of what gets me out of bed in the morning, is that today is another opportunity to see my dreams to fruition. So I love that. And on the left I have one of my favorite Bible verses, which says, "You will shine like the stars in the sky," and as you know, just light it up is kind of my mantra. So kind of helps me just not focus on the details so much. So I made those. I also made this one, and this is another print for my office. Not all of these are going in my office. It started out that way, and then as I was going, I was like, oh my gosh, I have so many ideas. So anyway, this one says, "My victory is yours," and that is just a reminder that whatever it is I'm going through, or whatever I'm anxious about, or whatever it is, like, Jesus died for that, and his victory is mine. So that's just kind of a reminder, you know, that's kind of the distilled version of the gospel, but his victory is mine. So that is going in the very center of kind of the gallery wall that I'm making. I made these with like my flight schedule because I don't know, I just thought that was fun. It was kind of like a way to kick off a vacation in my Project Life book, and I'll show you how these look in my Project Life video in January. So, and actually a little bit in the next video too. So if you're curious about that, we'll get to it for sure. This one, it says, everyone wants to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do. So this quote like got me through 2 weeks ago. I talked about it in the last couple of videos, but I had to fly out and meet my whole team and my whole organization. I just got a new job and then subsequently present. So I was like, awesome, an opportunity to fly out, meet everyone, and then subsequently humiliate myself. So no, that didn't happen. It was great. It couldn't have gone better, but I was so anxious. So anyway, it just kind of is a reminder that, you know, this is the life that I chose. I wanted to do Fortune 500 IT, and if that is what I still want, then I need to still want it when it gets hard and when I have to do the hard things. So that is the story on that one. Let's see, I made these two, and oh, these are actually in my planner. One says who rule the world, or who run the world, and that's just kind of like a girl power one. And then the next one says you got it in here, and this is actually, oh, I should mention, that's an Eric Thomas quote, and same with the beast mode one. Eric Thomas is a motivational speaker, and he's incredible. He's here on YouTube, and I will link him below as well. But he has this incredible video that I watch whenever I get discouraged called The Secret to Success. And again, it's in my favorites, and I'll link it below too. But he says, you know, do the thing basically in your life that you would do if no one paid you a dime, because, you know, it comes from your heart. And that's really how I feel about paper and glam. That's how I feel about, you know, planning and scrapbooking and all of that. Like, I would do it. I do it, you know, and no one pays me a dime. It's not about that, you know, and you got it in here. So it comes from your heart. And he says, if you want to be successful, you need to do that thing that comes from your heart. So that is a reminder there. And those two are going in my office. These two, the first one says today rest. And I made these as, you know, just kind of a reminder to take it slow, and that for me, sometimes I feel like I'm playing this like endless game of beat the clock, and it's like, that's not what today is about. Today is about resting in the Lord and trusting in his provision. And so I have that one. The next one says strong mind, or strong body, strong mind. So this is just some motivation to get to the gym, because so many times I'll be like in the middle of I'll be just creating, I'll be in the middle of like flow, and I don't want to stop to go to the gym. But when I don't take care of myself physically, my anxiety gets bad, and I just need to take care of myself first, because if I have a strong body, it leads to having a strong mind. So that is that, because so many times I just want to stay in my house and drink coffee. I don't want to go in the snow, which is kind of like what this one is about. It says summer bodies are made in the winter. So that's just a reminder. If I want to rock the bikini come summertime, I need to do the work in the winter. So there's that. And then these ones are kind of self-explanatory. They just say grace wins and love wins, and yeah, just a reminder that, you know, God wins, love wins, and being gracious with myself and with others wins. So I am such a type A person. Sometimes I'm like, all right, let's get it done. But really, with myself and with my team, with everyone, with, you know, my relationships, grace wins, and it's a reminder to be gracious, especially with myself, because I am the least gracious to myself of all. So anyway, those are the Project Life cards I made, and let's take a look at my December planner. Oh, and I didn't talk about this one. And there's actually more, and you'll see more in my Project Life. I just picked out my favorites. This one says redefine the grind, and I have another one that says redefine success. And we kind of talked about this some in one of the past videos, but for me, it's like I have to define success for myself, because everyone's definition of success is going to be a little different, and for me, it's just to live every day with peace, purpose, and joy. So let's take a look at my December planner. All right, so let's actually first talk about some of these stickers. So I pulled some images just directly off Pinterest. I didn't make every single one myself. These are just some really cute images I found on Pinterest. So I have some for winter and Valentine's Day and LA, and there's the real Barbie Dream House, which is in Santa Monica, and the Santa Monica Boardwalk. And yeah, so you can easily just pull things off Pinterest if you don't feel comfortable making graphics yourself. The next one, these are a lot of them that we kind of just talked about. These are the sticker versions. So I guess we didn't talk about my running ones. It says 5K, whatever, it doesn't kill me, better start running. So that's just my motivation to get outside and get Sunday outside and just go for a run. Log off, shut down, go for a run. So, and then same with this little dog park one, and all of these, again, I printed in 2 sizes, both the little Erin Condren size and then the Project Life card. So this is taking Sunday to the dog park. When it's snowing, I really want to be more diligent about getting her outside because she just has so much energy. This one says winter is made for book club. And speaking of books, so the other thing I did, as you can probably see, is I made a lot of these little stickers for the books that we are reading in the Paper and Glam book club and books that I am reading, so, or want to read in either this year or next year or at some point. So here's like The Alchemist, Big Little Lies, and there's just books I really want to get to in the new year. So Chanel Bonfire, I've been dying to get to. Here's like a whole row of them that I made for the Paper and Glam book club. Just all things that we are reading together. We decided to read a classic every quarter, so I made some stickers for those. And yeah, I made stickers for setting out time for Project Life. Oh, I didn't show you this one, but I talked about it in the last video, and same goes for this guy. But just a reminder that, you know, my mission is to live with peace, purpose, and joy, and, you know, that's it. So yeah, and this one just says light it up, and I made all of these in Photoshop Elements, but you can also use PicMonkey, which is a free site that does almost the same thing. So yeah, let's take a peek at how some of these look actually inside my planner. All right, let's reorganize. Okay, so here is my planner, which you've seen, and let's start. You guys saw kind of my monthly layout last time, so let's see. Let me zoom in here too so you can see a little better. All right, so this was last week, or actually 2 weeks ago now. So this was the week leading up to my trip, and just pretty much what I've been doing, what I want to do for the website, what I want to do like in my personal life. On the left here, here's the first of kind of some of my stickers that I made. This one says Happy December because it was the first week of December. This one says Grace Wins. So again, I had the day off, and I had like so many things I wanted to accomplish, and I was getting ready for Christmas and getting ready for my trip, and just, oh my gosh, my list was like never ending, and I just already saw how that was gonna go because I would just set out to do all these things, and not get to it. So I was just like, Grace Wins, like just be gracious with yourself. So I put that in there as a reminder. More kind of to-dos. As you can see, here is the Wild book club sticker I made. So we read Wild for November's book club. So this is where I filmed it. I actually I wanted to film it before this party, but I actually filmed it after. So it was really late, but that's all right. It got done. Here's what I had been grateful for all week. Just giving, and a $100 gift card I got, and just workouts and just basic stuff. Here I put one of my favorite stickers I made. This is You Better Work, because this was Sunday night before my trip, so I just blocked that off as, you know, packing and working on my presentation and just kind of getting ready to grind. So there's that. I put a little Christmas tree sticker here because I was going to decorate for Christmas, but honestly, I did a really pared down Christmas this year as far as decor goes. So there won't be a Christmas home tour. I'd hoped I could get to it, but it just didn't work. Next year we'll do it up big and make up for it. But Halloween I did one. Thanksgiving and Christmas have kind of gone belly up, but that's all right. I did them last year, and those are up on my channel if you want to see my Christmas decor. All right, so the next is getting really long. Sorry, you guys. So this next page might make you guys a little bit dizzy. So I wasn't actually using my planner this week. This week I was gone, so I was working, and so I mainly just used this as inspiration. So I was so nervous to fly out and meet everyone, and a lot of these people have been doing what I do for, you know, since like actually before I was born. So when I was presenting, it was funny because I said, you know, honestly, I don't know the origin of, you know, this particular piece of the application. And one of the ladies in the front row was like, well, when I wrote this in 1989, I can tell you why. And I was like, oh, great. So and I knew it was going to be like that. So I was just so nervous, like, oh my gosh, here I am. you know, presenting to these people that, you know, have been doing this, you know, for their whole career. So I was just super nervous. And I also have just really gnarly presentation anxiety. So I was just like, Lord, do not let me humiliate myself in front of my entire organization, because I have been working for 10 years to get here. So anyway, I was flying here, and I just put a little fly sticker here because I was just reminding myself, you know, don't think about, you know, what if you fail? Think about what if you fly, you know, that is what you need to be focusing on. Like, what if you fly? What if you nail this? Which I did, so I'm so grateful. And then, oh, this says, this is a Britney Spears quote, which you guys probably recognize. It says, you want a hot body, you better work. And that is just kind of my reminder to myself, like, you want this life, you have to work for it, so don't whine. And same goes with this one, like we talked about. My presentation was, well, it actually didn't end up being that first day. It was supposed to be that first day, and then my boss's plane didn't land and it got rescheduled. But it says, that's where I put my everyone wants to be a beast until it's time to do it. Beast do sticker. Here we had an ugly sweater day. Here I just put one of my all-time favorite songs is Hillsong Oceans, and I'll link that below. But I really just that was my mantra, which just says, you know, your grace abounds in deepest waters. You know, God's there for us the most when we're in it the deepest. So it was just a reminder, you know, I will call upon God's name and he will be there for me. And I just have Isaiah 41 on here too. And let's see. What else? I had an ugly sweater party here, so I put an ugly sweater sticker here. Yeah, here I just put another lyric, and here was just kind of like my Sabbath rest day. And this is just like the end of the song Oceans, which says, you've never failed and you won't stop now. So, and this says, call upon my name, no one knows you better, which is a Stephanie Gretzinger song, which I love, from her album The Undoing, and I'll link that below as well. But it says, I've been your father a long time and no one knows you better than me. So that was just some encouragement for that really long week. And then my gratitude was at the bottom. This is this week that we're on here. So normal to-dos. We are filming here, and I had an ornament exchange, or have one. Let's see. You guys saw this in the last video, so I won't go over that. It's exactly the same, except I did put a new Bible verse here that I just really needed the encouragement for, which says, don't let anyone look down on you because you are young. Set an example by word, by love, by faith, by integrity. And so I was just remembering that as I was getting ready to fly out. Like, it doesn't matter that I'm young, because that's kind of been a little bit of a source of commentary, just because, you know, I'm really lucky that kind of the hustle has paid off for me, and I have been just really fortunate in my career, but I'm also usually drastically younger, so that's just a reminder, you know, and more even for myself, because sometimes I'll think, like I said, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I can't go out and present to these people, like they've been doing this their whole lives, like what qualifies me to speak to them? And so that just is more of a reminder to me than anything else. It's just, don't look down on yourself because you're young, you know, set an example with your life. That's all you need to do. It's just set an example. You don't need to say anything, just set an example with who you are. So that is just a huge reminder to me. On this next page, so I just finished reading The Opposite of Loneliness, which is just an incredible book. This is getting long, so I won't go into detail, but as you can see, I'm already starting to put my book stickers in my planner, and this is the Sabbath here. Yeah, and this is next week. I haven't really done too much here. I'm going to Vegas, so I just have, this is something else you guys can do, is put personal pictures in your planner. So as you can probably see, that's me and Sunday. That was her first Christmas, and so that's us on Christmas morning 2 years ago. I have my flight schedule. I showed you that. We're seeing Michael Jackson at Mandalay Bay. Actually, it's Friday night, but I had already put that sticker before I knew we were seeing him. So this is Vegas at night, and then here's Britney. We're seeing Britney here. So here's the Queen of Pop herself. Welcome to Las Vegas. The next page is just Happy New Year and more Christmas. So this is a dashboard, the dashboard we talked about in the last video, and I made it January 1, and I actually did really quickly want to talk about erasing your dashboard. So the best way to erase dashboards, and I have tried everything because it's Sharpie, is to use a hand sanitizer. So super simple. I just get Purell hand sanitizer, put a few drops on, and it wipes right off. I've tried eraser, I tried dry erase, I tried a bunch of stuff, and I really felt like the Purell hand sanitizer worked the best. So that's my January dashboard, and I don't have anything on the back yet. So I think that is it. I think that's everything I wanted to show you guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed that look into my planner, and I hope that sparked your creativity for some ways that maybe you can create your own graphics and turn them into prints for your office or project life cards or Erin Condren stickers. And now we'll just talk about some housekeeping stuff. So I have some notes on my little dashboard here. So the first thing is the giveaway. So this giveaway is as our usual the past few months, and it will be a $100 gift card, e-gift card to Erin Condren. There'll be one given away from paperandglam.com and one given away from YouTube, and all you need to do to win is be subscribed to my channel and leave a comment below. So there is that. It will run through Christmas Eve. So I will email the winners Christmas Eve. It'll be by 4 p.m. Mountain. Expect to hear from me. I have to be at church at 4, so it'll be before then. And a few lucky, 2 lucky ladies will receive hopefully the Erin Condren planners in time for the new year, because I just saw she added a quick ship option. So, or if you want to save the $100 for your next life planner or get a spiral notebook or some new covers, she just put up some Valentine's Day covers that are just so cute. So yeah, the other thing I want to talk about real quickly is just kind of what is on the horizon, just to kind of answer some questions that I've been getting. So the next video will be setting up your Erin Condren life planner for 2015. I know I said that last time, but for real, I just felt like this video needed to come first, because so much of what I did for 2015 was with DIY stickers. So yeah, that will be next. It'll be just in the next couple days here. It'll be before Christmas. And then I will be filming a video just kind of about God in 2015. A lot of you have sent questions in. I'm really just wanting to know how or what recommendations I would have for developing your faith in 2015. A lot of you want to do that as part of your resolutions, and so I am going to be filming a short video on just kind of my spiritual journey and how I developed my faith and kind of developed the habit of just creating a daily conversation with the Lord. So that is coming. And then also the handwriting video will be in January. We'll get back to Project Life in January. And then lastly, a blogging series. So there has been a lot of interest in kind of a blogging video, and blogging is a very broad topic. I have gotten a lot of questions like about branding, website design, and more than I feel like I can answer in a 20-minute video. So I'm kind of letting that take shape in my head. So if you have specific questions, I would love to hear them. There'll definitely be a how I film video, kind of a behind the scenes, a video on website design, and a video on branding, and I kind of want to know what other questions you have so I can see if I need to kind of add more videos to the series, or yeah, just kind of start formulating my ideas in my head. So that is a wrap for this video. I hope you all have such a Merry Christmas this week. I am so grateful for you, and thank you so much for watching. Merry Christmas. Bye.